Redding, California. How are you doing, Sam?
Good. How are you?
Good. Awesome. Please introduce yourself, where you're coming from, and what you're doing in coffee.
All right. I'm Sam, LaRobardiere. I own a company called Theory Coffee Roasters in Redding, California. I'm also a co-founder of Podium Coffee Club, which is a subscription that features a lot of the people in this room. It's based on my competition. I was like, why is there not a subscription that features all of these amazing roasters? So we created a subscription that features award-winning coffee roasters. So Podium Coffee Club, yeah.
So similarly, someone can get the same coffee roasted by those.
Yeah, like, let's see, Tony's on there, Steve has been on there, Matthew's been on there, Michael Matthews has been on there, Kevin's about to be on there, so yeah. So if you win this year, you're going to be on there too, as long as you say yes.
How long have you been roasting, like your very first batch?
Like as a business, not home roasting.
Any roasting, coffee roasting.
Probably. I think I roasted my first home roasting batch in like 2000, maybe 10 or 11.
Okay, that was 16 years ago.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah.
And how long roasting for business?
Or? It's been about 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
Not long after when you discover home roasting.
Yeah.
You launched it.
Yeah.
Got into competition. How long have you been competing? And what pushed you to competition this year or the previous years as well?
Yeah. I started competing in 2018. And I think, we had started a coffee shop and people were telling us our coffee was good. And then I just got this vision of like American Idol, where the parents are telling the kid that they're like a good singer, but they go do the auditions and they're awful. Yeah. So I was like, how good are we? So I wanted to see how we stacked up with the industry and where the bleeding edge of the industry was at.
And every year hasn't been a learning curve where you're changing, because you get your customer telling you that they like the coffee, but then you go and you go against all those talented roasters and you are learning something. So do you take into consideration to change something in your business or roasting philosophy, even though your customers still love you like parents? Hopefully.
Yeah, I feel like I learn from everybody every year, something from somebody at least every year. I think that's just ongoing, always learning something new.
How was your roast yesterday? What was your strategy roasting the geisha on the S7X, and how different it was from the previous years?
Yeah, I think this year was, there's some similarities to previous years. I had a good, the night before I was roasting a coffee of my own, similar density, similar moisture, and I was on my second or third roast, and Diego came over and sat down next to me, and he was like, maybe you should try this, and maybe you should try that. And I was like, all right, I'm sitting with the champ, so I'm gonna go with it. And we had the coffees lined up side by side, and at the end of the day, I walked away thinking that, the little tweaks that he helped me make on that roast profile just took it over to the edge where the finish was longer and it was a little bit sweeter, and it was overall just a nicer coffee. And so I just went with that yesterday. I did two profiles, a faster profile.
What was the difference between the two profiles?
So I think the first one was a higher heat application, so just faster by about a minute. Similar profile shape, similar moves, hot air moves, and the second one was just a little bit of a longer profile. And the first one had a really bright, vibrant acidity. It was really nice, but the second one just had this sweet and syrupy body, and the citrus fruit and the florals were all present, and then I was getting like a little bit of like toffee and brown sugar, and I was just like, and my coach Tio, he was like, which coffee can you stand behind? I was like, oh, I stand behind this one, and so I chose the little bit of the longer profile. Yeah.
Have you practiced cupping right after for a evaluation the next day?
I did, leading up to this competition. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any favorite coffee that you have in mind that you want to share with us?
Yeah, this year I think the one that I described, if I was on a desert island and I had to drink this every day for the rest of my life, is a cold fermentation, so fermented in actual like refrigeration. Pink Bourbon by Rodrigo Sanchez. Just had like raspberry jam as a wash coffee, but it was just like raspberry jam in the nose and in the cup. It was beautiful.
That was if you are on a desert island by yourself, right? What would be your last coffee?
My last coffee? I'd probably have to go with a peachy washed Ethiopia.
Nice, back to the classic.
Yeah, floral, peachy.
Any advice you can give to someone who is interested in competing in roasters, whether it's they are new or within the second, third, fourth year, not seeing like the win, help them sort of going forward? Any advice you can give them?
Yeah, I think if someone's interested in competing, try signing up. You got to be really fast at your keyboard, based on how it goes this year, or how it went this year. I like the way Joel did it too. Joel was a judge, just volunteered as a judge for a few years. So I think there's easy ways to on-ramp rather than just like get into it. But if you're the type that wants to go for it, just go for it,
How do you keep going? Because you have a lot of similar faces here, and they're all like super. Is it really the passion to be within the community that push everyone to come back? Or is it something else, maybe a learning curve, or just having a good time?
I think it can be all of those. I have a competitive nature, always like competing ever since I was, younger. And then, so competing and winning, there's something a little bit, or not winning. I mean, there's something just kind of, I don't know, just grips you, and then you meet all these people and you spend time with them, and the relationships, I'd say like some of my greatest relationships of all time are in this room and at competitions. And every year the world gets just a little bit smaller because new faces come into the competition and you get to meet new people, and I think that's magic. I think it's magic.
Welcoming.
Yeah, it's magical.
Awesome. Filter or espresso?
I'll go filter.
Light or dark?
Light.
Sweetness or acidity?
I'm gonna go with sweetness.
Body or clarity?
Clarity.
Fruity or chocolatey?
I'll go fruity.
Okay. Berries or stone fruit?
I'll go stone fruit.
Stone fruit or tropical?
I'll go tropical.
Tropical or citrus?
I'm gonna stay with tropical.
Tropical. Fruity, tropical or floral?
I'll go tropical. Tropical. Stick
Clean
with
or
it.
wild?
Clean.
Underdeveloped or overdeveloped?
Over.
Washed or natural?
Washed.
Fast or slow roast?
Fast.
High heat or gentle heat?
I'll go high heat.
High heat. Convection or conduction?
I'll go convection.
Convection. Short development or long development?
I probably err on the longer side.
Longer development. Juicy or syrupy?
I'm gonna go syrupy.
Syrupy. Honey or maple syrup then?
I'll go honey.
Okay. Honey or molasses?
I'll stick with honey.
Honey or simple syrup?
I'm gonna stick with honey.
Okay. Honey or butterscotch?
I'll go butterscotch.
Omni roast? Or yeah or no?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Drum heater or hot air?
Hot air.
Hot air. Flat birds or conical?
Flat.
Conical brewer or flat brewer? Or cupping?
Or cupping?
Or cupping. You have three choices.
Cupping.
Cupping all day. stretching the Maillard or the development?
I'd probably err on the development side.
Development side. Calcium or magnesium?
Calcium,
Sipping or speeding?
spitting.
Speeding. Second speeding. My team. And finally, Brussels in June or Reading.
Well, if I win, I'm definitely going to Brussels, and I might consider it if I don't.
All right, let's go to Brussels.
Brussels will be better than Reading.
Yes.
115 degrees, yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.